A live look right now at one of those security checkpoints in Northwest where police have already made several arrests.
The Pentagon confirming the FBI vetting about 25,000 National Guard troops over concerns of a potential insider attack. We should point out there's no evidence of any threats at this point. Let's get you started with Fox 5's Stephanie Ramirez. She's live near the Capitol with the latest. Stephanie.
Hey, Jim, and this information is coming from the Secretary of Army, who first interviewed with the Associated Press, discussing concerns about a potential threat coming from within. We know some of the people who stormed the Capitol have prior military experience. Now, Pentagon heads are saying it is routine for National Guard members to be vetted for major events, especially those involving the president. Even journalists have been vetted for major events and are being vetted for events like this. But given what happened at the Capitol and the massive security increase, there are 21,500 National Guard members on grounds today in D.C., and the sources I'm talking to are noting that the total number of troops requested for Wednesday, some 3 times the National Guard used for the last inauguration. So that's a lot more people to go through, and that's why the commander of the D.C. National Guard was interviewing today, saying that the FBI is vetting troops in addition to the Army and the Air Force vetting. Now, what's not immediately clear is what happens if vetting isn't completed in time, but it is important, again, to note that the Department of Defense's acting secretary said earlier today they don't actually have intelligence indicating an inside threat, but they're not leaving any stone unturned. Here's the D.C. National Guard commander on Fox News.
We can either do it or be second-guessed after the fact for not doing it. So in an abundance of caution, we want to make sure that we have the right people in this security bubble.
The D.C. National Guard is also providing additional training to arriving service members on what to look for, what to report to commanders. In the district, the D.C. Homeland Security and Emergency Management Agency head says that they are still seeing separate online chatter of people wanting to disrupt the inauguration. If you haven't yet, they're asking you to please sign up for the city's text alerts and still keep a lookout for suspicious activity, like, for example, someone asking how often a building or an area is patrolled.
We've seen some videos released in the last 24 hours about the inside of the Capitol and what some of those insurrectionists and seditionists really were doing in the Capitol. And as someone who grew up in the shadow of the Twin Towers in New York City, the visuals of that are seared in my memory as much as seeing the towers fall, because that was a direct assault on the things that make us who we are as a country.
And that's HSEMA Director Chris Rodriguez there, who told me that he calls the Capitol assault maybe the greatest threat, the domestic attack since 9/11. He says these security measures are necessary. You're going to be seeing security increase, but also expect that tomorrow. That's when the president-elect and vice president-elect head to the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool to honor COVID-19 victims. Guys, back to you.
All right, Stephanie.